begin to press you, when you convince them to push up a little bit and commit a little bit further forward, you've got that player in Caicedo who can receive the ball with his back to the opposition in a tight area with them all around him, and then play out. The amount of times last season Caicedo found himself in this exact perilous position for Brighton and would get turned, beat a man, and have them away, just a lost count of it. His entire job is to be in positions where the opposition think they can get him or where they think they've got him marked. You get the ball into him and he evades them. He beats that press. He gets you up the pitch. Like if Chelsea have got the ball at the back here somewhere and you are the red team, you're probably looking at this situation thinking, aha, there's nothing they can do here. We've got a really good handle on them. But what used to happen at Brighton was that ball would get fired into him, these three would smell blood and close in, and either the other midfielder would have slipped his marker, the pass would go straight in there, or one of the fullbacks would have been away and the pass would go in there, or he'd just do one of them and they're up. They're away, they're flying up the pitch, they've got overloads, he's killed you. Now let's just go back to that clip in the first half, alright, and watch Caicedo. Does he at any point in this move look like a player in any danger of receiving the ball? All Thiago Silva needs to do here is just play the ball to Caicedo, and I know there is a man in the way, but look at the gap that he's got to put that ball through. He can just put it slightly to the left to Caicedo. It's Thiago Silva. He can just put a little bit of outside on it and get it around him. And if that goes into Caicedo there, then either he drops off a first-time ball for Fernandes here, who is away into all this space, or when this lad here smells blood and decides to try and go onto him, he can just get around him. He's a much better player. And if they do that, they're in through the middle, the promised land. Instead, they just keep knocking it around from left to right, and Middlesbrough sit off, and the space disappears. And here is the exact same thing again in the second half. Like, the way you're supposed to defend against Caicedo is to drop your line of press behind him so there's nobody for him to beat. Middlesbrough have taken the bait. They've pushed up. He's between their press, and still they don't find him with